Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you had a very, very good weekend. Oh man, guys, we've got so many good things planned this year for you guys who are part of our membership. So we will be going over a few very important updates. If you have not seen it in the last videos, we'll quickly go over this real quick. We are currently sitting at 102 for 102 wins on our channel. We've never lost a crypto trade. Matic is most likely going to be our next win. That will push us to 103. ADA, guys, ADA exploded over the last 48 hours. We're in this trade for ADA and we're doing very well on it. We're getting back closer to the break-even entry. The second half of this video at the end, I want you guys to stick around because I'm going to show you guys how to trade with us because we've never lost a crypto trade. Our monthly membership is doubling in price. I've been telling this to you guys for a long time. If you're OGs to the channel, I'm going to be upping the price because we have some really cool things coming out here. So I'll show that to you guys later, as well as this is literally the last few days, you guys can get the trend dashboard, the trend exhaustion, the price per swell money flow, because we're upping the prices of all three of these. Okay, letting you guys know that it's not a sales video. You guys want these because this is how we're making money. We hold the highest win rate on all of YouTube for crypto trading, and I'm going to prove this to you guys and show you how to trade confidently. Not trying to be arrogant, but like really, I will show you guys how to trade safe in the markets here. I'm trading with $100,000 of my own personal money in here. We're only down about 2.1%, while a lot of people are still down between 30 to 40% in their accounts. So I'll show you guys how to do this successfully. Let's look into Ethereum right now. Okay, so do you see what I see? Do you see the bullish formation? The bullish formation that could be possibly had here. Let me show this to you guys. We are coming out with what's called a bull flag. This is what's called the flagpole. And you start seeing a decreasing high, low, lower, high formation. This is forming a bull flag here. Now, most of the time, I would say probably around 75% of the time, you will actually see this break to the upside. Impulse consolidation to an impulse move back up in the market. This is actually looking very favorable for us because if we come down here and we look at the price versus well money flow and the trend exhaustion, the well money flow is moving down low here, as well as trend exhaustion is moving down low, which is very nice because these are now syncing up together. If you look at Bitcoin, for example, right now, what's happening is the well money flow is moving up here and trend exhaustion is moving down, creating some indecision in Bitcoin. All right. But for Ethereum, however, this actually is a case where Ethereum could move up here while Bitcoin moves back down. It won't be the first time that's happened. What we're seeing here is that money's flowing out of Ethereum here. And as this comes lower and we start hitting the bottom red section here, the trend exhaustion, we need to be watching for this move back up here. That could give us what would be called the second touch of the bear trap to the downside here. Let's look at something like that. So we could be looking at this touch right around on a support, right around the area about 3,168, right around the structure support here. That could be signaling a bounce back up. And if we break this descending resistance line here, that would be a break for us to push us up past the resistance, which would be a break of the, basically it's a bull flag, a break of the bull flag to the upside, which like I said, 70 to 75% of the time, this will actually look to get bullish. So that's a good sign for us. Now, I'll show you guys some more things, but if we break that, we are going to have to break this resistance here, as well as break this descending resistance there. So it's not completely out of the woods if we just break that, because we have these other points we need to be watching. But let me go further here. If we break up here, and this has come to a point, you guys have probably not seen this a lot. If this comes to a point here, this is technically a closed pattern. So if this breaks out over here, these lines don't hold as much significance once this has come to a pressure point and it's already been broken. So the next resistance level is going to have to be at structure resistance, which is going to be up here at around $3,600. So that's what we need to be watching for as a move up. Make sure you guys are watching this. When the trend exhaustion is high and when the price versus well money flow is high, this is where we're seeing drops in the market. We've been able to call the last 15 drops in a row with these two indicators. These are the ones that are going up in price, so do not miss this. Even this move up here where we saw the big move down in crypto, we called this with the trend exhaustion high, price versus well flow money high, price versus well money flow high. That is what we were looking at as far as the drop back down. Previous time before that, how do we call this move? Trend exhaustion was high, well money flow is high here as well. And that's where we saw, hey, you know what? This thing is looking for a move back down. Make sure you guys are watching out for that. Look, well money flow high, trend exhaustion high. That is where we're seeing moves back down. Obviously, we can see this move called over here as well for the drop. Trend exhaustion high, well money flow high. That's all you guys are doing. Do not make trading analysis complicated. Two indicators. When the trend exhaustion exhaustion is in the top red section, when the well money flow is high, you need to be watching for drops. When the trend exhaustion is low, when the well money flow is low, this is where you guys need to be watching for pumps back up in the market. It is literally that simple. Do not make this overcomplicated. See that low price and structure? Go straight down. Well money flow is low, trend exhaustion was low. That's where we saw the pump. That is how we're able to create exits for 102 wins in a row, as well as how you guys are able to get into good entries if you guys are scalping and such like that. Also, real quick before we go over the metrics here, I want to look at the trend the trend dashboard here. We are seeing, hey, look at this. It's like changing right while I'm talking. We are seeing the majority of our retail trader indicators, RSI, stochastic, MACD, and the moving averages are bearish here. So this is going to show a lot of retail traders this morning that a lot of their indicators are looking to be very bearish. Now, we trade against retail traders. When this is low and this gets low, we actually look for moves back up in the market. Now, we still have 2 buy limits left here with a bunch of cash. I've got about $2,000 at each of these buy limits, about $1,800 to $200, $2,000 at each of these buy limits if we hit this. But I do think we have more of a chance here for Ethereum to actually start rebounding in Q1 than we do for a move back down. Like I told you guys for Bitcoin, between Bitcoin hitting $50,000 and $30,000, from the metrics, the perspective, what I'm seeing in the market, it looks like we're going to hit $50,000 first before we hit $30,000, just as a rule of thumb so you guys can see that. All right, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, all of our metrics are going to update. So let's take a look at this. The emotional index is sitting in the neutral section for traders. So neutral section means consolidation, which means indecision, all right? So we're waiting in this area here. The moment that the trend exhaustion gets to the bottom section here and well money flow gets low, this absolutely shows us that we have a greater chance of moving up in the market than a continuation move back down, which if that does happen and we springboard back up here, that could be an official break of the bull flag, giving us a breakout here, and Ethereum could start getting very bullish. So you want to be watching that, but watch that precursor with these indicators down here for the move back up. Let's move down here. Long versus short trades over here on Bitfinex. We're seeing short trades move down just a little bit the last couple of days. This is the daily time frame, and long trades kind of move down here a little bit as well. Not much happening, guys. This hasn't literally done anything on Bitfinex for a while. People for Ethereum are just unsure about Ethereum. Now, you guys look at a coin like AVAX or look at a coin like ADA, a ton of volume moving back and forth. Ethereum, for some reason, people are just holding it right now. Obviously, there's been times in here where this thing just crashes and it's just a ridiculous roller coaster, and you need to be watching this. But right now, people are staying steady. People don't know what's going to happen. They're in this consolidation zone right here. They're like, okay, are we breaking up or moving back down? Let's get some more precursors in here. Okay, long versus short trade risk. Where's the risk as far as the market for Ethereum? It's sitting in neutral section. This is the absolute best time, guys, to set up our long trade. Okay, we don't short trade on this channel. We only do long trades. Arguably, it's better to do long trades than short trades because there's always a 0 point for the price to move down. I won't go into this a lot here, but if you short and the market goes up, there's no telling how high it can go. I understand you can do crypto cap calculations of how high it can go. I understand all of that. But if you guys look at this and you look at a 0 point, we can spread our buy limits out down to 0 because we know it's not going to go lower than 0. That's 0. But there's no really telling how high cryptocurrency can really go with the global adoption of it. So you immediately expose yourself to more risk when you short trade than you do when you go long, because we have a wall and it's called 0. That is why we are so successful over here, because we only long trade. And I'm able to parse out our buy limits in certain areas here down to 0 so we can take advantage of the move back up. Because when Bitcoin goes low, there's more of a demand for Bitcoin to bounce at lower levels than there is a demand of Bitcoin selling at higher levels. That's a whole nother video, but just want to come out with that extra advice for you guys. All right, well-institutional smart money. Let's go over these few and I'll get you guys into our next trades because we're doing amazing over here, okay? Well-institutional smart money. We're seeing a little bit of short trades come out here on the market for these big boys. This is telling me that as the market's going up here, we're seeing a little bit of short trades take over. This is true because we're also seeing the price go down as well, because we're seeing this move down here. I want you guys to be watching that very carefully. Now, watch for the pump back up, because we aren't at super low levels here. When we got down to this very low level, we ended up seeing the drop very nicely in Ethereum. We saw this over here. We started getting even lower levels. That's where we saw a drop there. That's where it predicted the drop here. Lower levels here. That's where it predicted the drop here. In an emotional pump phase right here, even the times where we ended up getting these lower levels, that's where all of the higher low formations were formed. All of them were formed with a drop down in short trades of wells selling this out. Now, how does a price keep going up when wells and institutions are looking to short trade? It is because people don't think of this. The collective retail traders as a whole, when they get emotional, can absolutely outweigh wells and institutions. They are collectively, the retail trader FOMO emotions can actually outweigh what institutions want to do in the market. It's absolutely true. I've seen this happen so many times. And it's how you can actually start forming bull traps and bear traps in the market. But you need to understand how that works. I'll go into it more in these videos if you guys follow this channel. But that's how that can happen. The collective retail traders are an incredibly huge whale. An incredibly huge whale, but no one talks about that. Everyone pays attention to grayscale because, Kathy Woods, like everyone pays attention to all these people in these institutions that have tons of money, but they forego the idea of the retail trader collective as a whole has billions of dollars in it, and they can manipulate and move the price with their emotions. That's why we start with emotions every morning. Now, usually they're wrong. I'm going to be honest. Usually their emotions get them in the wrong section, and when they get excited, that's when the price drops. When they get excited and greedy, that's when the price drops. So institutions trade against them, but there are times when you're going to get into pump phases where retail traders will just jump on board. AMC is a good example, GameStop, where institutions and whales were going short. They short squeezed GameStop, and the retail traders on Reddit actually went against them all because they got emotional and they banded together. That's an example that I can show you guys. All right, let's take a look at this. Support and resistance prices. If we're looking for the move up here, I'm going to be looking at a resistance stop right around $4,100. Let's take a look at this. If we move up here, the structure resistance, 4,100 is obviously up here around this area. So it's like right around here and here. That's a zone. Before we get there, I want us to be paying attention to this support, which is now future resistance. This up here, right around this level, I do not see Ethereum going too much higher than $3,600 before seeing another move back down. Even if we get a break of the bull flag, we're looking for a move back down right around this area, about $3,600. Okay, so make sure 3,600 is what you guys are watching. When that happens, most likely the trend exhaustion is going to get high, as well as the price response money flow, and that's going to see a drop in price as well because we pushed up to these top sections. That will be the 16th call in a row that we've seen the drop down. It's very accurate, guys. Do not miss those indicators. Okay, let's go over this and I'll get you in the next trades here. Dollar cost average entries, incredible entries you guys were able to take here. I know some of you guys took this who are following our metrics here. Great job. You guys are all in the profit. Literally, you got down here at the exact bottom on this candle right here, and you guys are in the profit. So those of you who are in the profit there, great job. You guys are all sitting in the profit at the moment, about 8 to 9%. So for those of you guys who are holding for the long term, hold for the long term. You don't have to do much. We're going to spot trade in and out of the market because arguably you can make more with spot trading than holding. Basically just trading the higher lows and higher highs. Mathematically, it works out. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Now take a look at exit points here before I go over our trade setups. Once the price starts moving up here, I want you guys to be very cautious here and watch for the red bar to come out. This has called the drop here, it called the drop there, called the drop here, it called the drop here. It's been incredibly accurate. Now on a pump move up here, it's been calling the higher low formations before they happen. Now we are not looking for this indicator to call the exact tops. We actually want this to call it before we hit the top. And a lot of times you guys are going to see paired up bars, so 2 bars in a row. This is good because the big boys that are trading with me, the clients that I coach here that have millions of dollars, you guys actually want to be getting out on the way up and not at the top where retail traders are going to try to be getting out when the price moves back down. The reason for that is you must have buying volume in the market in order to exit millions of dollars worth. It's an exchange. So if you want to exchange and you say, okay, I want to sell $10 million, some of you guys I'm talking to, if you want to sell your $10 million you've got in Bitcoin, you have to have at least $10 million buying. It's why it's called a cryptocurrency exchange. You're exchanging between buys and sells. So you can't do that when you get to the top. That's also why we use the trend exhaustion, and we let you guys know when we get into the top red zone, and we don't do a signal when we hit the top of the top. That's not profitable trading. There's secrets of why I coded it the way we did, and it's for the big boys in here that trade with millions of dollars that I coach. You guys who are up here and you're pushing into this level, you need to exit before it starts dropping back down so you guys can get your orders filled and you're not getting what's called slippage for your shorts or your longs in your trades, okay? All right, let's take a look at this. Let me show you guys now how to get into our trading program so you guys can take advantage of this. This is your guys' last chance to snag our membership. It's kind of sad, but it's like, oh, we are officially up in this. I pulled the trigger last night. I talked to my wife, told the team. I'm like, you know what? This weekend we did a lot of goal setting for 2022 for the business, and guys, we have some really awesome things that we're going to be releasing in March of this year. So definitely be probably actually starting in March, because February we're going to be up in this price. Here's the deal, guys. I've been talking about this forever. Our $49 a month membership is officially going up in price. This is a hard date. I am not taking this away. Our membership is going to increase to $95 a month starting February 25th, 2022. Please get in now. Here's the reason why. You guys are all going to be grandfathered in. There's not another membership I've seen do this online. CryptoQuant, none of those. Guys, you guys understand that we're not just a signal providing service. Like, we're going to give you, and I'll show you guys right now how to get into all of our trades. We have the highest win rate on YouTube for 102 wins in a row. We also come with a complete set of suite of metrics for all of our coins, guys. All the coins, the metrics you just saw for Ethereum, you guys get that on all 12. On top of that, you guys get personal coaching with me calling exits in here, and we're going to be introducing something called the Inner Circle Acceleration, where it's just for our paid subscribers, where you guys are going to be able to get online with me live, and we're going to be doing some in-depth master class coaching for you guys literally every single week. I don't want to give too much. I'm just like spilling the beans on these last few videos. But anyways, the reason why we're upping it is to pay for that new advancement that we're doing for everybody. But here's the deal. You guys can get in now at $49 a month, and you do not have to actually pay the upgraded price. I promise you guys will get grandfathered in. Do not miss this. This is going to be the best membership for crypto trading. I'm just going to make it the best value on all online for crypto trading. I'm just going to make it that, and you guys will see it happen. We have so many good plans in this year. Do not miss it. Okay. Sorry, that's a lot of talking there. Get into the $49 a month membership, gives you access to all the metrics, the Telegram, and all that stuff. Okay. Here's where I want you guys to be focusing on this morning. This is going to unlock all the metrics as well as all of the live trades. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these down here. You guys, cryptocurrency is still at such a low level here, and I want you guys to be looking at getting into the market. Can crypto go down further? Yes, and I'm going to protect you guys just how I'm protecting myself. I know if you look at your account right now, most of you are down around 40%. I know this because I know where people FOMO'd in. I know how much Bitcoin's gone down. Sorry, just blowing something off the computer here. I know how much Ethereum's gone down. We've had even our traders in our community calculate gains of what people are down and what they're up based off market moves. Most people are down about 40% in their account if you're looking at your own account. We are only down 2.5%. 2.5. I will show you. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. Here's how you guys do this. Here's with Bitcoin. You guys choose any coin you want, even Ethereum this morning. All of our metrics are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Actually, they're already updated. It's 8 o'clock. So we're seeing 117. These are the official buy limits of today. I didn't realize we flew to 8 o'clock already. So we're here. Here's how you guys do this with good risk management. All right? Okay, no, I'm going to go there for a second. I heard something in my head, and I want to explain this. When the market is this low, you guys want to use buy limits. Risk management. There is no guarantee that Bitcoin is going to start moving back up here in the next quarter. No guarantee. We are actually in an official death cross for Bitcoin. So if anything, arguably you could say this is going to actually head down further. The next structure low, guys, is down at $30,000. Can Bitcoin hit $30,000? Yes, and don't let anybody try to convince you out of that, because nobody knows for sure what's going to happen. What is the only thing that you watching on your phone right now, on your computer, can do? Sorry if I'm getting too aggressive. I want to calm this down a little bit. What is the only thing you guys can do to protect yourselves if a market crashes, and what's the only thing you can do at the same time with the same strategy to take advantage of a pump? It is this strategy right here. There's no other strategy. I've literally worked with banks, institutions, guys that run billions of dollars worth of hedge funds. Guys, this is the best strategy. What you're going to do is take the amount that you want to trade with. We're going to call it $1,000. Let's say you get into Bitcoin this morning. You're going to take your $1,000, split it into 4 equal portions. You're going to do 25% here, 25%, 25%, 25%. What this does is literally once your first buy limit is hit, which is probably going to happen today or tomorrow, it's very close to the entry, you guys can get into the buy limit. Once that's hit, if the market goes up, congratulations, because you've just made money. If the market goes down, you are not sad. You are celebrating because the market goes down and hits more buy limits, and your break-even entry doesn't stay at 41,948. It's going to go between the first and second buy limit because your dollar cost average entering into this trade. So you're going to save yourself all of this percentage by doing nothing but letting your buy limits get hit. Go play golf, play with your kids, go grocery shopping, go on a trip, go on a vacation, let your buy limits get hit. You are automatically with this strategy going to save money as the market goes against you. You're going to get a better risk to reward ratio. And on top of getting all those, you're going to make more money when the market goes back up. Here is the number one problem with every single retail trader. They try to put too much money in the market when the market's going up, and they do not understand how to do risk management. This is why, if you're being honest with your guys' accounts, you are probably down between 35 to 40. Some of you guys I know have already blown your accounts and you've come to trade with us and you're like, wow, I'm never doing that again. So some of you guys have already lost tens of thousands of dollars. Some of you may be down 50 to 60%. There's a reason why we've traded since March of last year through this entire bear market that we're only down 2.5%. And guys, we have $70,000 worth in the market here. We only have we have about $35,000 still waiting in case a drop comes in here. I'm taking a little bit more time to explain this. This is why people trade this, and this is why we've never lost a trade. And this is how you guys can trade responsibly. All right, I'm not going to get you guys into pump coins. Do that on the side. Take 10% of your money and go gamble and go into pump coins. I'm going to teach you how to compound your money for years and years to come, and this is how we're doing this. All right, so little soapbox there. I'll get off it. So I'm so passionate about what I teach here because I'm seeing you guys starting to trade for a living. Look at the testimonials. We have people trading for a living with this strategy. And how do people trade for a living? Well, guess what, guys? If you're in the market and you're FOMOing in and your account's down 50%, how in the world are you paying your bills this next month? How did you pay them last month when you don't have any money? Would you rather go through a bear market cycle and FOMO in and make more money if the market goes up possibly, or in the famine seasons, if you will, actually have a little bit left on the table to feed your family and you're not like going out and you're losing 50%. You know, I can handle a 2.5% drawdown in my account. 40 to 50%, forget that. Stop doing that to yourself. Here's the argument. People are like, well, if the market goes up and you only have a first buy limit hit, you leave a lot of money on the table. Guys, do you understand that people lose far more money in a bear market than they do a bull market? And you guys are like, well, duh. No, it's because when a bull market goes up, nobody knows when to sell because everyone thinks it's just going to go to the moon. And that's false too. So literally, both sides of the market, I will keep you guys safe with this membership and in our trading family, okay? That's probably way overextended of what I should have done, but hope you guys understand that. Okay, once you guys have all your buy limits set up, join me in the Telegram channel, okay? You guys want to sign up on your personal phone or your computer first. Click this Telegram link right here and you guys will all join into the Telegram channel. Awesome. This is where we're using the trend exhaustion, the price swell money flow indicators to call exits and tops in the markets. This is the deal, guys. You are going to need to get the bundle pack now. This is the price. We are going to be upping the bundle pack this year, so you guys are fully aware of that. But this coming to Friday, so at the end of this month, it's not at the end of January. I want to make that clear. That's why I put the date on here. Our prices are going up for all three of the indicators that we use. I put it up here so you guys can see this better. All of the three indicators we use, the price swell, money flow, trend dashboard, trend exhaustion, all three of them are going to go up in price January 28th, Friday. It's before the end of this month. You guys have 12 days left. So make sure you guys are getting this. The bundle pack is going to give you 21% off on top of what the discounted prices are with the three indicators. So obvious math here, the bundle pack is going to save you the most. You're going to pay this basically the same price for these three, so you might as well just upgrade because you guys are going to get 9 indicators over here instead of just 3, and you guys will get them for life. This is not a monthly subscription for the indicators. Again, this is not a monthly subscription. This is a one-time purchase, and you guys get the indicators for life. You get the source codes as well. Nobody's doing this for indicators online. They try to hide it and keep it all proprietary. I don't. I open this up. It's like Elon Musk opening up his patents. It's a personal license. You guys cannot share this with anybody. We do track this. But my point being, guys, is that these 3 indicators are going up at the end of the month. I was originally just going to up the price for swell money flow, but all 3 of these are going to be going up. The trend dashboard is going to see the highest increase of all of these. So if you guys like that one, 6 indicators in one, literally TradingView free memberships on TradingView only allow 3 indicators. You guys actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 indicators on your charts. 6 indicators coded into one so you guys can track the markets. This is extremely valuable if you guys want to be using a free membership on TradingView and you don't want to upgrade. So make sure you guys are getting that because all the prices are going up in a few days. Don't miss out on that, okay? Until we see a great move up here and we get into more market territory of, looking for drops and looking for pumps, we are just sitting in consolidation. And what you guys need to be doing is setting up your indicators, getting into buy limits and being prepared. Because like I said, everyone who gets in right now is going to get into their first buy limit. If it goes up, you're going to make money. But if it goes down, you're basically going to be purchasing insurance on your long trade. Okay. So get your buy limit set up with the membership before that goes up in price here very soon. We're going to double the price here to $95 a month. Make sure you guys are setting up your indicators before those go up here. And then make sure you guys are getting into the buy limits in our Telegram channel, because that's where I'm going to be calling exits for you guys. And we have a lot of fun things planned for the rest of this year. So guys, get everything you need in the description. Watch us very closely for a bull run up here. We need to break this level of $3,500. $3,500 is going to definitely push us up into this territory where we break this, bull flag here, heading up here. And then a break below, we want to be watching this level. A break below $3,100 is definitely going to push us below the structure low. And that's where we could be heading down further. But what I'm going to be watching is this down here. The next time the trend exhaustion gets to the red section, as well as this moves down here, I will be looking for a move back up in Ethereum, and I think you guys should be looking for that as well. All right, guys, everything you need is in the description. Get that. God bless you guys so much. Have an amazing, amazing day. We're going to be answering emails all day today because we got a lot over the weekend. So if you guys have a question, email us in. Give us a little bit of grace today because we answer all the emails from the weekend. But feel free to email us at betradeconfident@gmail.com if you have any questions. But officially, the membership is going up to $95 a month, February 25th. So do not miss this. Get in now so you guys can be grandfathered in for life. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And let's see if we can go 110 for 110 wins in the month of January. By the way, hint, hint, Matic is most likely going to be our next winning trade. We are so close to getting in the profit for that. And we haven't even hit our second buy limit. So make sure you guys are watching that, and I'll cover it later in this week. All right, guys, God bless you guys. Everything you need is in the description, and I also pinned it to the first comment of the YouTube video. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.